Hello to all my luxurious, luscious locks of beard hair out there. This is your trusted teacher, Dan C. And today I will be reviewing the Luxurious Bastard with my wife Sam and a couple special guests later, and it's not actually Jax or Maddox. This will be a kind of special, unique one for you. Today we will be reviewing the famous 1912, the Holy, the Rustic, and some oils for her. So get comfy, get some popcorn, get a cold beverage of your choice, and stay tuned for this review. A little bit about the company. The Luxurious Bastard is owned by Dave. They are out of California, and Dave is a great guy. He's someone I've come to get to know pretty well and talk to on a daily basis. He is hilarious, he is driven, he is an all-around awesome guy. David he is a bad dude in the good way. You know how the cool kids these days have the opposite? Well, he is a bad dude. At the same time, he is an ultimate family guy. He loves his family, he's very dedicated to his family, and he works very hard for them. He works over 80 hours a week at many different jobs, at many different roles within his job, including different shifts where he can work all night, during the day. He's trying to sell his house right now. He's a guy that is very driven and will do whatever it takes to get the jobs done. He has a passion for helping people. He has a huge heart. We've kind of collaborated on some ideas on helping different groups and people out there. And just overall, just an amazing guy. And he's doing this because he enjoys seeing people react to his products. He likes being the guy that gets the wow factor. And I would say above and beyond any other company, he has the wow factor. And that's when you smell an oil, wow, it hits you. Regardless if you like it or hate it, you will get the wow factor out of that. And I think it's safe to say most people are more so on the love it side than the hate it side. Pricing. I would put the Luxurious Bastard right in the middle at a 2 out of 3 $ price rating. For a 1 ounce oil for his traditional oils, right now they're going for $15. Right in that average market there. It is not the bargain deal for a 2 ounce oil for lower money, or not up at the top expensiveness. I would say it's right in the middle. $15, 1 ounce oil. He does have a deluxe oil that he charges a little bit more for, but everything that I'm reviewing today is that $15, $2 price rating for the Luxurious Bastard. Scents. 2 things I will talk about any and all of the scents for the Luxurious line. Number 1, they're very strong. These are scents that are going to get noticed. If you want to go out in public and get comments about smelling great and be able to start a conversation about your beard, the Luxurious Bastard is for you. If you're looking for something more subtle that wears off during the day, this is not. This is a strong scent oil. And I think that came out of the need of why David created the company. A lot of the oils out there fade throughout the day, and he wanted a scent that stayed stronger, and he fully created that, and anybody that has tried his products would vouch for that. Second thing, they're very complex. These are not the scents that I can describe in 2 smells, right? Some companies give a scent and it is lemon and lime, and I can explain lemon and lime to you very easily, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love simple scents. Those have a big place on my shelf. But complex is also needed as well. Everything in the beard world is situational. This is one that is harder for me to explain to you guys. I'll try to paint a picture and do the best job I can, but a lot of the scents with the Luxurious Bastard, you almost have to experience them yourselves. So here are the scents that I'm going to be reviewing today, with the exception of 1912. I'm going to save that for the wife's portion. We're going to go a little bit more in detail because it is, I would say, the most popular and the most infamous oil out there. And we do have some special guests to cover 1912 as well. So I'm going to cover some of the other ones and hold on just a bit for 1912. Stay tuned. And I'm back. Had to mentally prepare for this here. I have 3 scents. This is my first time breaking down 3 different scents for you in one segment. The first one that I'm going to go with is a scent that made my top 10 oils list. Make sure you guys check out that countdown. I plan on doing another one just before Christmas time to help all the girlfriends, wives, and gentlemen out there for your purchasing needs, because my list will change by then. I've already received some new products that will be in that future top 10 list, and it'll bump some of the other guys out of there. So you have to stay tuned early December. The first one is the Holy Bastard. This came in my top 10 because I really enjoy this scent. Again, it's a very complex scent. It's hard to describe here. It's smooth, it's cologne-like, and it definitely stands out. It does go back to the days if you were raised in a church and they have the incense. I don't know all the technical lingo you guys probably do and can help me out there, but the leader of the church, the pastor, the minister, whoever it may be, goes down the aisle and is swinging it from side to side and has smoke going out of it. That is very close to this smell. It's also kind of clean, like a hospital type smell where they want everything to enjoy there, but it's better than both of those. I would say it is a cologne version of that church / clean hospital smell. Has a little bit of sweetness in there. There's no smokiness in this. I do not get smoke when I describe that burning incense. I don't want you to think smoky. It's more of a clean, sweet version of that. So that's the story that I would paint for the Holy Bastard. The second one is kind of special. I thought this was pretty awesome. If you see here, it is actually a 10 out of 10. This is a limited edition that will be dropped as a full line by the Luxurious Bastard because it was successful. If you tune into my Instagram, Dan C. Bearded, Sam and I dropped a teaser clip about a minute long of the first impressions when we received the Rustic Bastard. So if you want to check that out, that was what we thought right away. Anytime we do these reviews, I've tried these in beard multiple times over a couple of weeks. And this one I've tried in beard, I believe, 4 times. Normally I like to be more in the 7 to 8 range, but since this is a strong oil, I don't use it as much. But I do believe 4 times is more than enough to get a true indication of the scent in the field. So the Rustic Bastard. Our initial impressions still stand true and stand strong. This is like a spicy bubble gum. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but a spicy bubble gum. And I'll take it one step further after wearing it and having that molding in the beard where it kind of blends with your pheromones and your skin. It is a spicy bubblegum flavored sweet tea. There is some sweet tea-ness that I get in this, and I think that is a pretty darn good explanation. Imagine if you were going to the gas station and you bought one of those big cans of sweet tea. It would be a spicy bubblegum sweet tea, and it's very enjoyable, very noticeable as well. I did get several comments on this from complete strangers. So that's the Rustic Bastard. Then the last one, the first time on this page. This is the husband's opinion. What does the guy think about the girl scents? This is an essential oil roller that Mr. Luxurious has on his website. He's planning on rolling out some more scents, but this is the only one he has now at the time. And it is called Breath. And this is something that is for the ladies out there. This is for moisturizing their skin, their hands, anywhere that they would like. And when I smelled it, I knew the scent right away, but I couldn't put a finger to it. I couldn't tell you what it was. You ever smelled something and you're like, gosh, I know what that is? Well, Sam knew it right away. And I reached out to Mr. Luxurious and he said, it's baby's breath. And I said, okay, that means nothing to me. And Sam said, oh yeah, I know the scent baby's breath. And the best way that I would describe this is really that. It's giving a bath to your children. It's something that's in kid products that is very clean but soothing at the same time. And I'll be honest, I've actually used this myself. I have some terrible nails. I am a water polo player and coach, so we always had to have short nails to play a game. So I always keep them short. I kind of pick at them, and my cuticles are terrible because of it. So I rolled some of these on my cuticles the other day, and it seemed like it really helped. And it's just a very nice but feminine scent. So for the ladies out there, this is a great option. So guys, if you want to buy a beard oil, rope it in, get the excuse to the wife by saying, hey, look what I got you, honey. Great option. We'll see what Sam thinks of it in a little bit. All right, we have my beautiful wife, Sam, here with us.
Hi.
She's going to give us the female take on the luxurious line. And to start, Sam, you're kind of now an expert in the beard world. The luxurious line is kind of unique. It is not one of those oils where it is lemongrass and black pepper. It is very complex. It has many layers to it. And I think a strategy of Mr. Luxurious is he doesn't like to just break everything down for you. He wants you to kind of form your own story and opinion.
So there's no like, it's this, and this.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm sure you can find that, but I don't think that's any fun. So I want to break it down with what we think.
Okay.
So the very first one that we have is the Holy Bastard. And the Holy Bastard did make the top 10 on my list and is an oil I've worn several times. So let's see what you think here on the Holy Bastard.
It smells floral, and what is that other smell?
Floral. See, I get no floral. Like
Floral
no.
baby powder.
Really?
That's what I smell.
Give that a go again. Floral baby powder. Okay. I get none of that. Normally, she can kind of talk me into something or brings the best sense out of it for me, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. This one, no. I've worn it. I smell it. I get no floral or baby powder. I do get the idea that floral and baby powder are kind of softer scents.
Yeah.
They're not harsh. This is not harsh at all. I think with the name Holy Bastard, what he's getting at is when you're at church, they kind of light these like incense type smoky thing. I don't have all the technical jargon. I know they're going to eat me alive in the comments. It's this, you dummy. I'm sorry. I was worried about the donuts afterwards. Well, it's getting at that scent in kind of a nicer cologne way.
Okay.
And the way I kind of described it, and it's hard to say because I know it's going to come off weird, but it's like a very nice cologne version of a hospital scent.
Interesting.
Not like dying people or anything like that, but you walk in a hospital office before you go in the back and they want it to smell really nice before they have to go do painful things. So that's kind of what I get. A clean hospital, clean kind of church. Next, this is one that we did a 1-minute initial thoughts teaser on our Instagram. And we have an Instagram together where we put all the bearded and review stuff. And Sam, this is the Rustic Bastard. Rustic Bastard.
Okay.
Yep, limited edition. It was our first one that we filmed on our phone, and we did it in a different setting in our house. So if you want to see any other part of the house, make sure you check Instagram. All right, Rustic Bastard. That was initial thoughts. Let's see if they've changed since I've worn it and since it's been a week or two.
Still bubblegum.
Absolutely. And I said a spicy bubblegum.
Yeah.
Spiced
okay. I see
bubblegum.
that. Spiced bubblegum.
Absolutely. And since I've worn it, I've had another scent that kind of came out. I think it really comes to life in beard. But see if you can get this. I think that it has some sweet tea in there. I said it's like a sweet tea with bubblegum spiced flavor. The bubblegum and the spice are the star of the show. But the sweet tea, as you said, is in the background saying, I'm here too, I'm here too. It's like the little kid on the baseball team when they're doing the team pitcher and all the tall kids are taking up all the spot and he's trying to get through. And they're like, no, Jimmy. There's many life experiences. Sweet tea?
Okay, I can smell that sort of like earthy smell. And
Yeah,
that.
and I don't know if it's exactly sweet tea, but it's something along those lines. Yeah.
Definitely not the star of the show.
No. Sorry if it's a little bit choppy here. With it being a longer segment and doing 4 different total oils, I had to break it up a little bit. So hang with me on the editing flow there. So the last one is for the first time for her. I gave the husband's opinion on it a little bit earlier. But this is the Essential Oil Roller by the Luxurious Bastard. And this is in the breath scent, the breath scent. All right, so what do you think about this?
I love it so much. I've been wearing it every day.
That's awesome.
It's just, it's floral, it's baby's breath. It smells just like the flower. It's...
Flower?
What?
Oh my gosh. So when they said baby's breath, like when I reached out and I asked Dave, because we were both like, what is that scent? What is that scent? I said,
Stop.
I said, what is it? And he said, because the name is breath. The name is breath.
It's like a baby's breath, like puppy breath?
Not quite. No. Okay, so let me finish the story. I reached out and he said it's baby's breath. And I thought that was like a signature fragrance, like something that was in stuff that was just known.
No, it's a flower.
I
Those
literally...
little white flowers. I had them in my wedding bouquet.
That still means nothing to me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Wow. Okay, that makes so much more sense now.
Clear.
Sense now. Okay, gentlemen, the part I talked about earlier, it is a flower. It is a flower, because I've already talked about this, and that is breaking news to me. All right, but to the important stuff, you've worn it every day.
It's great. I love it. It's nice and it's strong, so I put too much on the other day and I could like taste it.
Yeah.
So tell your wives or girlfriends, significant others, don't put too much on.
And she did. She was going out and she texted me and said, yeah, I put on too much of it, which was awesome. And she had put it on the very first day.
Yeah.
How about feel? Since we kind of break it down, how does it feel? Does it?
It soaks in well. It doesn't leave. I put it on my wrists. It doesn't leave my wrists oily or greasy or anything like that.
Do you use it for any moisturizing purposes? Like
I haven't. I use it more as like a perfume sort of thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
So he is planning on, I believe, 4 or 5 more scents.
All.
Okay. So you approve.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I love it.
And it's cool. It comes in the nice little roller, has the great roller top on here. So it's awesome. I enjoy it. It's a scent that I like her having. I think it's a feminine woman type scent.
Yeah, and he's very picky on perfume.
Yeah.
He doesn't like that perfumey smell. He wants more of like floral. Or
I do. I like natural.
Apple or something like
Yeah.
that.
She's always had favorite perfumes. Her favorite, I think, had always been Juicy.
Yeah.
Yep, Juicy Couture is how you say it. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I've always told her that. I do not enjoy it. I don't like the smell of perfume. I like scents and fragrances, but not perfume.
Yeah.
And so this is really nice. I think it's a super enjoyable scent for a wife.
Yep.
All right. Stay tuned. We are now cutting to our thoughts on the infamous, the famous 1912, followed by a couple special guests.
Hi, Johan from Sweden here. Today I got the 1912 Bastard from Mr. Luxurious Bastard. I got the oil and also I got the balm. Let's talk about the oil. The consistency of the oil is medium to thick. It goes very well into my beard. It makes it look healthy, make me feel fresh. And the smell, it stays there all day. I can feel it when the wind is blowing and stuff like that. The hold of the oil is also quite good. It's not a super hold, but it's good. If we take the balm, the styling is awesome with the balm. It's a bit harder consistence, but it's melted very well in my hands and absolutely no lumps. Ingredients. I know there is jojoba oil and also castor oil. And those two oils are the most important for me. There's a lot of other great stuff. I know Mr. Luxurious only use the best of the best when it comes to ingredients. So, now you all wonder the smell. First, when I smell it like this, it adds a sweet smell. But when I put it in my hands, rub it in before I stick it into my beard, I get a smoky smell. This is really confusing me. But it smells awesome. It's like sweet tobacco and cedarwood coffee, hemp and a bit of leather. I would almost say it takes me back to 1912. So, now you probably wonder, what does my girlfriend think? Well, let's ask her. This is Amanda, my girlfriend.
Hi.
So, Amanda, today I got the 1912 Bastard from Mr. Luxurious.
Okay. So I should describe the scent.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Oh my god, this is weird, but it's unique scent. It's for me it's sweet at the beginning, and then it turns into I would say smoky scent,
Okay.
but I don't know if that's the right word for it, because it's first sweet and then it turns into a more hard scent, smoky. That what it smells like for me,
Okay.
and I don't know.
And is the smell same in my beard?
Not quite. It's more so in your beard. It doesn't smell as much,
Okay.
but it's really good though.
So,
It's unique.
the big question everybody wonder, is it girlfriend approved?
Yeah, it's approved. I really like it. The scent is really unique, and I think it's really good.
That's
Go.
great. Thanks, Amanda. Now, before we go, I just like to add the company service from David, Mr. Lux, is one of the absolutely best I ever had. Thank you for me, and let's get back to Dan.
I have the best part of my channel here, my wife Sam.
Thanks.
Sam, today we will be getting your take on the 1912 from the Luxurious Bastard. Alright, so this is one of those famous ones out there everyone's kind of going crazy about, and we'll
Okay.
see what you think here.
So everyone loves this?
Yeah, this is, I would say, on the internet and the reviews, one of the overall top favorites by people.
So much pressure.
I know.
Oh wow, that's really strong.
Yeah.
So let me smell it. It's
And this was kind of her first reaction too. When we get it, we always smell it out of the bottle, and they've had it for a few weeks now. When we first got it, it was that kind of wow as well.
yeah, it's campfire, but a sweet campfire is the smell that comes across for me.
Okay, okay.
What is the smell?
So the smell is supposed to be like an old room that has hardwood floor and just kind of the feeling of 1912, like an old age kind of feel.
I don't get that at all, really.
Okay, so you would say more of a campfire?
It's like a smoky smell.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that smoke's the first thing that hits you?
yes. Smoky.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a house in 1912?
Yep.
That had a fire burning stove.
Okay.
Maybe there.
Okay, could be. And we've talked a lot about this oil lately because I think, agree, we both really like the smell.
Yes.
But what's your overall take of this as a beard oil for me?
So I don't like it in his beard because of the smoky smell. We like the smell of campfires and smoke and things like that, but for me, I just felt like maybe it was something that he shouldn't be wearing around. I don't know. I feel like maybe people get the wrong idea, or it's just not a good smell for the beard.
Yeah, and I'm kind of leaning the same way on that, and I've already talked about my scent, but it's the first thing that hits you is smoke, and a lot of guys love that smell.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's an amazing smell, but for my beard, she just doesn't think it's the one. Anytime I suggested this one, because she smelled it in the bottle, she was like, oh wow, that's really nice. I'm like, well hey, what about 1912 in my beard for this? She was like, I don't know if you should go with that one. So that's kind of her thought. We got Maddox upstairs napping. We got his Spider-Man walkie-talkie. We'll phone him in, see if he can give us his take. Oh, there he is. All right, Maddox, what did you think about the 1912 beard oil? Okay, he agrees. He agrees. Well, thank you, Maddox. All right, so overall, what would be your final words for the viewers out there? Girlfriend buying for a boyfriend, guys that are looking to learn about this specific scent.
If you like a smoky, sweet sort of smell that definitely stays in your beard. He had it in yesterday. I smelled it all day long. And most of the time, you have to like lean in and say like, smell this. Mm-hmm. This one, he can walk by me 10 feet away and I'm like, there's the smoky smell. Like, I know that one. So if that's what you want, go for this one. It smells great, but
it's a good smell.
It's just not for us.
I would agree. I would agree. All right. Well, 1912. Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome.
Feeling beard. How do all of these oils feel in my beard? Top of the line. Mr. Luxurious does everything with quality and precision. It has the best ingredients, well-researched ingredients on top of that to make sure it is for a purpose. My beard feels soft, it feels healthy, and it styles well. Absolutely top of the line feeling beard. No need to go in any more detail than that. This is a high quality, dare I say, premium feel in beard. Rebuy. Will I purchase any of these products or any products from this company again? Yes, absolutely. Since I've started this review journey about 3-4 weeks ago, 1912 and the Holy Bastard were my first two purchases. Absolute purchases. I bought them, I paid shipping, I received nothing extra in that whatsoever, and I don't regret those purchases at all. I have my eye on trying the Deluxe Bastard next. He also has some pine tar soap that I really want to try out. And any of his new scents for my wife in the essential rollers, I will look at repurchasing 100%. This guy is top of the line with his company and is destined for some huge things. I love everything about it. One of the things I love too is he has stayed with the craft or traditional paper labels. Most companies go to that glossy oil-free labels, which is awesome. But for the Luxurious Bastard and the style of his complex scents, I think these make sense. They kind of wear down a little bit as you use them, and I call that character. It's like when you have a good table. It's not a ding in the table, it's character. So I genuinely love that. If he were to switch to glossy labels, I would be saddened by that. So I hope he hears this and stays with his style, because I will be a customer for life from this company. I also have my eye on another one coming up here pretty soon, and I think I'll be one of the first to get that product. I believe it's something along the lines of a name, the Command Bastard? Stay tuned.